tSB's annual soiree, tSBack to the Future. My name is Linda. I use she, her pronouns. I am a tSB alum and a current college student, along with being King County Council member Gurmai Zahalai's intern. I've been a part of the tSB community since 2017 when I was a little prophet. I was also a peer leader in 2018, and it was such a positive experience in my life as a young adult. I seriously attribute so much of my success and I guess just the opportunities I've had throughout high school and beyond to tSB because of the resources, mentorship, opportunities it offered, as well as the connections. After tSB, I joined Seattle's Youth Commission, and that opportunity would not have approached me if it wasn't for tSB. That's how I heard about it, and that's how I ended up having the courage to even apply. And actually being selected was a huge achievement and something that I look back on all the time when I think about high school, as well as my experience in tSB. So I'm just so thankful for the people I've met and the different opportunities I've been able to have been granted to me because of tSB and because of my time in the program. That being said, over the last year, we have witnessed the immediate effects of the COVID pandemic on our community's long-term health, wellness, and success. These effects are not short-lived, and many of our youth will continue to experience setbacks without consistent support. tSB primarily serves low-income youth of color, and those youth have had struggles prior to the pandemic, and the pandemic only exacerbated them. tSB has played such a huge role during the pandemic by providing resources to the youth, by sending care packages to their homes or where they're living, and making sure they still have that community despite not being able to see tSB family in person, and having those really tight-knit physical connections. My younger brother Kenny, he did the program remotely during COVID, and he still benefited so much from the various programs and bonding and mentorship. So it really speaks volumes to tSB's impact. Even though they didn't have program in person, he still got so much out of the program, and I'm really happy to say I think that could be said for a lot of other youth who experienced tSB during the pandemic. So it's really essential that tSB has the capacity in 2022 to continue providing access to critical resources, mentorship, and life-changing experiences to the youth who need us most. Tonight's event, tSBack to the Future, is our opportunity to come together to support this amazing organization and the work they've been doing in our community. tSB's legacy and the years of work they've put into communities of color and low-income communities and other marginalized communities is so huge, and I'm really happy that you're all here to join me in supporting our youth and getting back on track to a bright future. And now, I'm happy to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, fellow tSB alum, Amari.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amari, and I'm a TSB alum. In 2018, I participated in the core program as a prophet alongside Linda, who just introduced me. Today, I'm a third-year computer science student at North Carolina A&T State University. But before I got here, I graduated from Garfield High School. So shout out to all my Bulldogs. Since graduating from Garfield, I've had a great start to my career as a software engineer. I've explored the field through internships at Microsoft and Facebook, and I mean, things have been going great. But things weren't always as good as they are now. When I joined TSB in 2018, my mental health had been in decline as I struggled socially and academically during my senior year of high school. TSB not only helped me find solace in the mountains, but it also gave me a new family. Although that may sound cliche, it's the outright truth for me. It was through TSB that I met one of my closest friends, Jax, whose friendship helped me through some really tough times. Tonight's event, tSBack to the Future, is our opportunity to come together and support this amazing organization and our work in supporting our youth, whoa, and our work in communities most affected by the pandemic. I hope you'll all join me in supporting our youth and getting back on track for a bright future. And with that being said, I'd like to thank you all for your attendance tonight and introduce tonight's MCs, Layla Anani and Benji Anderson.
Was born?
Well, I think it's great, and we have a great show for you tonight. And because our theme is TS Back to the Future, we'll honor some of our most forward-thinking community members with the Golden Board Award, and some of our lucky audience members will have the chance to play our retro games live and win prizes. But these games also have a bit of a TSB twist to them. We've applied a social justice lens to the questions and themes so that they're representative of the community that TSB is working to build for the future of our youth.
Oh, well, I love that. I love a good retro game. Well, before we get started, I would love to give a brief land acknowledgement. Now, for 26 years, TSB has worked to support our communities on the unceded ancestral lands of the Coast Salish people, including but not limited to the Duwamish, the Squamish, Snoqualmie, and other tribes. Now, as a social justice focused organization, we recognize the beautiful and painful history of this land, strive to spread awareness, and take action. We encourage you to use the free tool we've just dropped in the chat to be aware of tribes on whose land you live and to consider offering your support.
Now, speaking of support, we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge all of the individuals, groups, and businesses that have made this all possible. And if we take a look at slide 6, we'll see some of those. Now, I'd like to send gratitude to our generous sponsors for tonight's event: Verizon, Evo, Perkins Coie, Crystal Mountain Resort,
Thank you,
Group Health Foundation, Lodge, and Alaska Airlines.
Yes, yes. And I want to further acknowledge the support of the following groups and individuals. Let's move over to slide 7. The TSB snowboard instructors.
Woo-hoo! We see you, Jenny Frankel and crew.
We love y'all. We see y'all. The TSB family group. I especially love your logo. Thank you.
I recognize that young lady.
Yeah. Florentino's Fine Flowers. Thank you so much. Die Cut Stickers. Love the folks over at Die Cut Stickers. the UW Office of Minority Affairs and Diversity.
UOMAD.
UOMAD, yes, I hope I pronounced it correctly. Mark McPherson.
Big Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Perry and Lacey West.
Mr. West.
I bet the whole West family is out there. We love you.
We see you.
The Sheldon clan.
Not to be confused with the Wu-Tang clan.
No, it's the Sheldon.
The Sheldon clan.
We'll be sure. We won't ask them.
All right.
Susan and Bill Ardisino.
The Ardisinos.
Every year.
Good
Love
folk.
seeing you. Jaron Marshall.
Big J.
Yeah, new supporter this year. And Rob Hunt.
Rob.
Also a new supporter. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And let's not forget slide 8, our wonderful TSB peer leaders.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, peer leaders. The TS Board of Directors,
Woo!
which we have our very own board chair in studio with us here tonight. Maybe you'll see her a little bit later.
Thanks, Priscilla.
The Soiree Event and Fundraising Committee,
Whoop.
as well as our TSB OGs, Thomas Goldstein, John Logic, and Thomas Caldwell III, also known as TC3. By the way, TC3, we still have your tools. If you would like to schedule a time to come by and pick them up, let us know. And other founding community members of TSB. Thank you all for making it possible for us to continue in this work.
You know, it's hard to think of a better community to produce the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we've got a lot to cover tonight, so let's move on to our agenda. Can we bring up slide 9, please? Now note that we will be dropping links on our bidding page. Cocktail purchases are still available, and we also have additional info available throughout the show, especially to our after hours Jeopardy, where contestants will have additional opportunities to win more prizes. We also invite you to contribute to our comments section in the Facebook Live chat. Our content moderators will be watching. Now, in just a moment here, we'll introduce this year's Golden Board Award winners. These are folks in our community who literally go above and beyond in service to TSB and our youth.
And here I thought service was its own reward.
Well, absolutely, Benji. But just in case our winners need to be reminded how amazing they are, they can take a look at their custom-made awards, which we'll bring up on screen here in a second.
Okay. Well, after our awardees are sufficiently stunned, we'll transition to the dessert no dash at 7:30, and TSB's The Price is Right, live at 7:40.
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it? That hummingbird cake in the dessert no dash gallery looks just delicious.
Oh, you know what? I have to agree. All of our desserts are custom made by the incomparable chef Natalie Evans.
Thank you, Chef Natalie.
Yeah, Chef Natalie draws on her Afro-Caribbean heritage and deep affection for desserts and confection to create sweet-inspired, savory, and sweet profiles. Now, she's promised some beautiful desserts to the winners of the Dessert No Dash tonight, but we only have 5 available. And you, yes, you, only have 5 minutes to place the highest bid for each dessert. So check out our bidding page and be ready when we start the timer.
Sweet, Benji, literally. I also saw that we have some great auction items on our bidding page still available, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to slide 10. Now, I know that many of you have gotten a chance to put in some early bids. Just a reminder that the auction is set to close tonight at 9 p.m., so don't miss out. We'll drop that mobile bidding link in the chat again for those who have not had a chance to register. Let's move it over to slide 11.
Okay.
You can also use this link to match your cash donations to tonight's event. Just a reminder that our friends over at Evo have agreed to match all in-event donations up to $10,000, so help us make our goal.
Wait a minute. Evo's matching everything donated tonight up to $10,000?
Yes, well, it will be a dollar for dollar match up to $10,000. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Good stuff.
You can also use that link to grab some swag and even purchase some custom bar in a jar cocktails. We actually have one just right here from our friends over at Heritage Distilling. We're planning to make it during the break. Now, our friends at Heritage Distilling Co. have also committed, sorry, I forget about this all the time, but they've committed to donating 10% of the proceeds from our bars in a jar back to TSB. Gotta love our partners and our in-kind donors. Now, speaking of in-kind, Benji, did you check out that Veil Getaway for 2 in the auction?
I definitely did, Layla, but I actually had my eye on that Capita Defenders of Awesome board and the Live Music Lovers package.
Ooh, good stuff for sure. Now, before we move on to the golden boards, let's take a quick look at our donation thermometer. Our fantastic donation thermometer moderator, Carlos, is checking in. Do we have any donations yet? Okay, sounds like we only have a couple of donations tonight so far. So our first donation, we would love to honor Kwaku, who gave $1,500 just this evening. Kwaku, a gem. Kwaku has also committed to matching his donation through his employer to triple his impact.
Wow, triple
his impact. Isn't that amazing?
It is. You gotta love our snowboard instructors.
Yeah. We love you all. And I wanted to give another shout out tonight for our second donation, which is from Travis Porto for $25. Travis, I see you. We all see you.
Travis.
Really excited you're still a supporter. Now, just a reminder that our friends at Evo will match those donations again. So give what you can, double your impact, help us reach our goal. Remember, 100% of what we raise tonight will support quality youth programming in 2022. So bid often and bid generously.
All right. Well, now as we look over at slide 13, it's time to introduce our Golden Board awardees.
Super exciting.
Yeah. Now, every year, we have the pleasure of presenting the Golden Board Award to some incredible people and organizations. The Golden Board is awarded by community nomination and selection, and given to those that have gone above and beyond to support our organization, and truly exemplify our motto, push your growing edge.
Push your growing edge. Know it well. Well, let's take a look at our 2020 honorees to start. Let's bring up slide 14, please. So for our 2020 honorees, we have Lodge.
Lodge, we love you. We had a great time at our staff retreat as well.
We did love Lodge. Hana Moriguchi.
Hana, another one of our wonderful snowboard instructors.
Thank you for your many years of service.
Gucci girl.
Gucci girl. And Thomas Caldwell III.
There he is again, TC3. And just as another reminder, TC3, your tools are still in our office. If you would like to collect them, feel free to email ECs at, well, you have our email address.
Yeah, let's not broadcast it.
Well, that's wonderful.
They're so wonderful.
Yes, yeah.
Well,
you know what? I'm going to stop you right there, Layla, because I think we need to hear from them. But, please join us as we add 3 more very deserving individuals and an organization to this list as we look at slide 15. Tonight, we recognize our community partner, LibTech and GNU.
Woo!
That's right. Another one of our very own snowboard instructors, Jenny Frankel.
Jenny!
And last but not least, our TSB superstar alum, Mr. Davion Ford. All right.
Love you, Davion.
We love you. Hey, and we're waiting on that mural, buddy. So if everyone would join us in thanking them for their years of energy and support to take TSB forward toward a brighter future. Now let's view their responses now.
Hi, I'm Jenny. Oh my God, yes. Thank you, TSB. This is incredible. Honor is incredible. The Golden Board, wow. I started out as a mentor with the program, and I've been a snowboard instructor for the past decade. It's just a place where I go and I feel so at home. Just like that culture about this organization is so incredible, and I'm just deeply honored to be a part of it, and I'm deeply honored to be recognized in this way. So thank you, TSB.
DJ, you just won the Golden Board Award. How do you feel?
This is the highest award that I've ever personally received. That's for me. And truly makes me feel accepted and accomplished. And I don't know what else will be this. So I will cherish it forever.
Yeah.
TSB makes me feel like I have a safe community and space that I don't feel like I personally have in my life other than you. Thank you, TSB, for nominating me for the Golden Board Award. I never thought I'd actually receive it.
Hey everyone, my name is Max von Marbod. On behalf of Mervyn Manufacturing, LibTech, and GNU, I want to thank TSB for honoring us tonight, for giving us the Golden Board Award. We've been a partner for TSB since day one, since our friend John Logic founded the organization. Something that's really close to me personally, and we're honored to be a part of it. This is something that's really important to all of us. We're also excited to offer the GNU Essential Service Board. Every board that we sell, we give a portion of the profits to the service board, and it's something that we hope that you all look for out there. Evo is our partner, and we'd love it if you wanted to buy a new snowboard this year. You went to Evo and got an essential service. So thanks again to TSB. We're honored to be a partner, and we will for a long, long time.
All right. Thank you, Max.
Thank you so much, Max. Congrats again to all of our Golden Board Award winners. Thank you to all of you for all the work you do in the community. Now, speaking of Benji, we should toast our awesome food and beverage partners for tonight's event. What should we have?
I like that idea, Layla. Well, we have a few great options. Our dinner boxes tonight were brought to you by That Brown Girl Cooks. We also have some tequila from the TSB Custom Shotski. Thanks to LibTech for breaking that out for us.
Thanks, LibTech.
And some ales from Bale Breaker Brewing. Now, but I have to say, my personal choice would be these bar in a jar cocktails from our friends at Heritage Distillery. And if we take a look at slide 16, we'll see that Heritage created a couple of custom DIY cocktails just to support our event. The two options are still available for purchase on their website. And as was previously mentioned, 10% of the proceeds of these purchases will be donated back to TSB. So we'll go ahead and drop that link in the chat again. Get yours today.
Yes, this one is called the Tree Well. It's pretty tasty. I could get used to having cocktails for a cause, Benji.
Well, we can definitely order more, Layla. They still have some available up to a week after the event is over even. We should also take the LibTech Shotski out for a spin, I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe with some of our in-studio guests before the night is out. What do you think, Layla?
I'm seeing some possible nods, but I might need to be convinced to do a Shotski.
Okay, well, I'm open to ideas. Name your price.
Well, if we could make it to more than half of our general donation goal tonight in the match my donation portion of our mobile bidding site, then I could be talked into doing a Shotski, I think.
Okay, you heard her, folks. Get those donations in. If we make it to half of our goal, Layla guarantees that we will take a Shotski shot in studio with members of our in-studio audience, crew, and guests. We will all do a Shotski right here on camera.
Did I guarantee that?
You did just guarantee that, Layla. That is legally binding.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, cheers to that. Now, what's next, Benji?
Excuse me. Now, it's time to introduce the desserts for our Dessert No Dash. Now, if we take a look at slide number 17, you know what? Who better to describe the creations than the chef herself? Take it away, Chef Natalie.
My name is Natalie Evans, and I'm excited to share with you the carnival-themed desserts for tonight's virtual soiree. These desserts highlight a few countries that observe Carnival. So first up, we hit Italy with a dessert called Black Pistachio. It is a beautiful harmony of dark chocolate mousse on a fragrant pistachio cake base with blackberry panna cotta hidden on the inside. The next dessert reminds me of Carnival in Brazil. The flavors of the caipirinha or the mojito are reimagined in chewy macarons that's infused with spearmint and filled with lime and rum buttercream. Our next dessert, Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is the most famous carnival in the US, and Louisiana has this cake called the tSBack cake. This cake has a split personality. It's layers of yellow cake with half is filled with lemon curd and the other half is filled with strawberry custard. And then our last dessert for the evening as highlights Carnival in France. This dessert is called the elderflower ganache pops, all served on a lollipop stick. So this is chocolate ganache infused with Saint Germain liqueur that is dipped in coating chocolate and garnished with aromatic candied rose petals. I hope you enjoyed tonight's event. I am looking forward to preparing these desserts for the lucky winners. Have a great night, everyone.
Wow, thanks, Chef Natalie. Now, in a moment here, you will see a timer on the screen that will tell you how long you have to bid. But before we start, just a reminder of how the dessert dash works. We'd like you to review the dessert selections on our bidding page. We'll drop that link in the chat again. Bidding will open for 5 minutes on our site. Now, as soon as the timer starts, you can submit as many bids as you would like for our custom desserts before time runs out. You can pool with friends or other guests, but the bid itself must be submitted by one single guest.
That's right, folks. And once bidding is closed, no other bids will be accepted. Final bids must equal or exceed the value of the dessert, Layla. That's key. The winners will receive digital certificates sent to them to the emails that they have on file, detailing the who, what, where, when, and how of claiming their custom dessert. Now, also, please note, folks, okay, this is not some Toastist Twinkie that you're getting, all right? Each of these creations are custom crafted by a professional chef, so they require advance notice to complete.
You can't rush art.
No, you can't.
Well, I think we're ready to start the timer. Shall we start?
I think so.
Let's bring up that timer now. And I will say the word, ready, set, dash. Good luck. Next up on the screen. You know, Benji, I've never been super interested in dessert.
What? You're not interested in dessert? Well, that's okay. It looks like we still have some items available in our auction.
Ooh, yeah, that reminds me. I want to send a huge thank you to all of our in-kind donors. Let's put that slide up on the screen. I think I could definitely use a Caribbean getaway right about now. Ooh. I also see that the Rainier View package has sold already for the highest bid possible. Thank you so much, Jaron Marshall.
Yeah, well, can't be mad at that, but I did notice it sold for $1,435. Oh. Did you know that amount will cover transportation cost for all of our youth for one day on the mountain?
Oh. Come to think of it, I did know that, but what's so important about transportation?
Well, I'll tell you, Layla. Transportation is a major barrier to access for many of our youth. Most of the funds we raise to support scholarships for the 90% of our students who participate annually who require some form of financial assistance.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's wonderful. Even just getting youth to the mountain is such an important step.
It is an important step.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got a couple minutes left on the timer. We definitely have a mountain photo slideshow on deck, I think.
Okay.
Carlos, is it possible to bring up that mountain slideshow?
That sounds lovely.
So it would be great to go along with the.
Yeah, I can refill my drink.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm
good for a refresh.
Dangerously low over here.
Yeah, no, I have two.
Yeah.
I have a little bit more.
More of the Yeti Fizz?
You know, I was thinking I wanted to try the Tree Well.
The Tree Well, that's a dangerous drink, Layla.
It is a dangerous drink.
Tree Well
in the jar and in the wild.
And in the wild, that's
you
true.
know,
Yeah.
I just gotta try it sometimes.
Gotta try it sometimes, yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Actually, let's get another drink happening right here, right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, Benji, it looks like we have just under a minute until the. Well, Benji, it looks like we have just under a minute until the dessert dash closes.
Oh, well, I hope you all are getting your bids in. Those desserts look lovely, Layla.
They do. Do you have a favorite, Benji?
You know, I'm a pretty basic guy when it comes to desserts, Layla. I usually go for the Kroger brand sheet cake.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know,
You like to stick to the basics.
Yeah, you know, we all have our moments, but I do enjoy a fine bourbon, as you can see.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What do we have here? What is this?
I believe this is bourbon from a sponsor that did not pay us to be a sponsor, so we're not going to list their name.
That's
But,
fair too.
you know, 7, 6, 5 seconds left. Get those last dessert bids in.
All right. Looks like we're going to be coming back here real soon.
Okay.
Let's start counting down from 10, 9, 8,
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's take it over to slide 20. The dessert dash is now closed, y'all. We have our final dessert no dash winners. Certificates will go out to you by mail. We really hope you enjoy your custom desserts. And remember that if you need any assistance finishing those, you know where to find us.
That's right. I will put aside that Kroger sheet cake for one of Chef Natalie's creations. Now, as we look at slide 21, you're going to see that we're about halfway through our program. And according to my Rolly, it's shot o'clock. Where are we at with those donations?
Oh, let's cut it over.
Let's see what we've got. Oh,
Ooh, we are at $3,775 now. Thank you, Daryl Sanders, for
Yes.
your donation of $1,000. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
thank you,
Toast to you.
Daryl. Yes, shout out to Priscilla for that $500 donation. We see you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Priscilla. We also have an additional donation from Hannah for $250. Thank you, Hannah. You're amazing.
We love you. Yeah. Let's say, folks, keep the conversation going in the chat and keep those donations coming in. We are determined to have that shot ski happen tonight. Just a few dollars short of it just yet.
We're getting there. We're going to move towards it. But before we move on to the next phase, I believe is The Price is Right.
Oh, all right.
Benji, did you have another name that you preferred for this game?
Well, you know, we just so that we cover all of our legal basis, I think we're going to call it The Price is Correct tonight is what we're going to go with, Layla.
Subtle.
Yeah.
I love it. Before we move on to The Price is Correct, just a reminder that all general donations to tonight's event are being matched dollar for dollar up to $10,000. Thank you to our friends at EVO. If we can make it to at least half of our goal in donations and pledges, our staff, crew, and or in-studio guests here have already agreed they will take a shot ski on camera. Takes you back to those live in-person event days, right?
Oh, don't we all miss those?
You can feel free to drop the name of a TSB staff, TS board member, or other community member who you would love to see take a shot ski on camera. You never know. They could appear.
They could. They could. Yeah. Well, I think it's time for slide number 23. And TSV's The Price is Correct. All right, folks. Now you can check out the rules on the screen. Most of you have seen this show before, except our dear Layla here, who has never seen The Price is Right. It's okay, folks.
It's true.
We're going to educate her tonight. You can read those rules for yourself, but you all purchased your game tickets, and we drew 4 names on Wednesday. Now, these 4 contestants are vying for the grand prize, an Alaska Airlines travel package.
Oh, my goodness.
Are they up to the challenge? Well, let's see who's ready to play. Folks, go ahead and give us your first name and 1 word to describe how you're feeling at this moment.
This is so exciting.
I'm really excited.
Well, let's see who's ready to play.
Who are you?
Oh, and
Go ahead and give us your first name and 1 word to describe how you're feeling.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and I am feeling extremely excited.
Daryl, excited too.
really excited. And I'm Philip, and I'm very excited.
Oh, Philip's on.
A lot of excitement.
Can you find it?
Hi, I'm Shannon, and I am feeling extremely excited.
Daryl, excited too.
Oh, it's delayed. And I'm Philip, and I'm very excited.
A lot of excitement.
Okay. It's nice to see all you folks. We're ready to play. Want to remind us of the rules, Benji?
Well, I think you've probably seen them, but again, I'll just tell you that I'm going to read off an item related to TSB program. The contestants will submit their bid for how much they believe that item costs. And then the contestant who comes closest to the actual price without going over will advance to the Showcase Showdown. All right, so let me just dig here, see what we've got here. Yeah, this is all for Layla's benefit, folks. All right. Contestant number 1, we have Daryl Sanders. All right. Now, well, actually, you know what? We're going to open this up to everyone. So not just for you, Daryl, for everyone out there, all 4 contestants. Here's your question. What is the full cost of 1 student to participate in TSB's core program? Now, for those of you at home, for the uninitiated, core program equals 2 weeks for 6 months, 18 days of social justice curriculum learning, 9 days of snowboarding, 5 service learning projects,
Love it.
and 2 overnight retreats.
Oh, I love those. The
All
bond is
right.
real.
Do we have our bids in? Let's see. Are all bids in? All right, Daryl and Nick. Daryl and Nick, we need you to.
I'm not
Nick,
sure.
we got yours. Daryl, we're still waiting on yours. I'm getting word from our producer.
Hang on. Where? Oh, okay. Hang on.
Still waiting.
I'm working on it.
Oh, that's a tough
I know.
one.
No, I'm not.
It would be hard for me to compete at this game.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
It's hard for me to get things in the chat.
Well, you know, it's a little difficult sometimes. All right, do we have that final bid? All right, Daryl, if you'll just tell us the number that you would like to bid. Got them all? All right. The actual price is $465, and everyone went over. Oh my. Well, you know what? I tell you what. What are rules if they're not meant to be bent just a little bit? Carlos, can you tell me? And it looks like Shannon is the closest, even though everyone went over. Shannon, congratulations. You are moving on to the Showcase Showdown.
All right.
All right, folks. Now, everyone went over. Shannon, congratulations. Question number 2. Now, this is going to be for Daryl, Nick, and Philip. What is the total transportation cost for TSB's core program?
I feel like there might have been a hint for this, Benji.
I think there may have been, Layla. If folks were paying attention earlier, they might have gotten a little bit of that.
Just up the suspense a little
It
bit.
does up the suspense. And now, for those of you at home,
What do you think?
the transportation cost for core program is going to include charter buses for those snowboarding days when we're going up to the mountain that we mentioned earlier. All right. It also includes van and bus rentals for our program retreats. Yeah. All right. Do we have all bids in? I'm checking with our producers. Looks like maybe we're still waiting on a bid. We're waiting on Nick.
Come on, Nick. You know this.
We've got Nick. All right, Philip. Don't let me down, Philip.
Don't let us down, Philip.
While we're waiting.
It's a great idea to take a drink.
All right. We have got all bids in. Let's see. And the total is $18,053.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew it was going to
Like Philip Heller might be our winner.
Is that correct?
Is that true? Can we confirm that?
Can we confirm? Waiting on word from our producers. Right. This is so suspenseful, lady.
It is. Don't leave us in suspense, y'all.
And it is Philip Heller. Congratulations, Philip.
Congrats, Philip
You
Heller.
too are advancing to the Showcase Showdown. All right. Now, although we've got our 2 contestants already for the Showcase Showdown, our 2 finalists, we're not going to send the rest of our folks home empty-handed. All right. We actually have one more question. And this one will be available for Nick and Daryl. All right. Now, Nick and Daryl, what is the total cost of the Summer Leadership Impact Program, also known as SLIP? Total cost of Summer Leadership Impact Program. Now, SLIP includes meetings twice a week for 4 weeks. There's 4 service projects, 3 outdoor activities. And Layla, this year they had a 3-day skateboarding clinic hosted by our dear friends over at Skate Like a Girl.
To Lodge Retreat 20.
Mentorship.
Yeah.
Even out on the cement.
Even out on the cement. Yeah. And it also, in normal years, non-COVID years, that is, it was a 2-day surf retreat, courtesy of our friends at Lodge Westport.
Here we go.
In the need for some surf, go out to Lodge Westport.
We love you, Lodge.
All right. Do we have all of the bids in? We've got the bids in. All right. Let's see what we've got here. And the total cost is $5,257. All right. Who's our lucky winner? Nick Tinshaw. Congratulations, Nick. You will get a wonderful consolation prize. I'm sorry you didn't make it to the Showcase Showdown, but sometimes that's how it goes. That is how the cookie crumbled tonight. All right. Well, you know what? Feeling extra generous. Daryl, we're not going to let you go home empty-handed. We've got something for you too, buddy. We're going to send you over an amazing TSB t-shirt. Is that right, Layla?
It's actually a sweatshirt.
Oh, it's a sweatshirt. All right. We're going to stay warm all winter long.
It's fleece lined.
Thank
It's
you.
got Our 25th anniversary logo on it, designed by youth and Golden Board awardee alum, Davion.
Thank you.
That's right. This awesome piece here that Daryl's going to get was designed by Davion Ford. Amazing. All right. Well, it's time for the Showcase Showdown.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, that's right. Now, 2 contestants have entered the Showcase Showdown. They are going to be competing for the grand prize: 2 Alaska Airlines ticket vouchers and a TSB Travel swag bag. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, let's figure out what the question's going to be here, Layla.
I'm excited.
Well, it's pretty simple, actually. We're going to ask our final 2 contestants to guess the value of that grand prize package. Again, 2 Alaska Airlines ticket vouchers.
And a very special TSB swag bag.
All right. And this is the travel edition, is that correct,
This is
Layla?
the travel edition. So this will contain some lovely items like our mirror tumblers here that keep all the heat and cold drinks in.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll also have some lovely things to keep you warm while you're on the airplane.
Okay.
And then maybe a blanket or 2. And
Maybe
you never
something
know.
else. Well, you
Some
never
lovely
know.
Socks.
It's a goodie bag. You got to play to win, and that's why you're playing. All right. Let's check with our producer here. Do we have those final bids? Let's see. I think we're still waiting. Yeah, you got to take some time with this. I mean, this is a great prize. You really got to think this through.
Big decision too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very special.
We've got the.
It sounds like they've come in.
They've come in. All right. Well, it's time to reveal the actual retail value of that grand prize. And that price is $2,500.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
Shannon! Shannon, congratulations! Winner.
Shannon, congratulations.
Wow, really riveting game there,
Oh,
Layla.
I was so in suspense.
Yes.
I see why you love this.
I love this. It came right down to the wire. Congratulations to you again for winning that amazing package. And of course, because we're so just kind-hearted as an organization in general, we don't want anyone to go home without a little something, right?
Absolutely.
So we do have something for our runner-up. And you know what? We'll let them discover what that is. It's a great prize, and you'll see it, and you'll love it, and we promise you that. But hey, again, congratulations to all of our contestants. Great job.
Yes, thank you so much for playing. And you know what? Thanks for the great game, Benji. I think I really learned a lot.
Well, no problem. I hope you all had as much fun as I did.
I did for sure. You know what? I especially want to give a shout out to Carlos and the amazing Elite Collective team.
Oh, yes.
For helping us put on this great live game show tonight.
Yes.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Elite Collective. Ooh, those stunning images you see on the screen, all produced by the EC team. So you should go online, check them out. From the community, for the community.
That's right. Go out and give them money. All right, we're checking in. Oh, Layla, look at this.
Oh my gosh. We are, oh my God, y'all are amazing. So great news. We made our halfway point for matches, for donation matches. So you know what that means, folks? We're going to take a shot ski. Let's see if we can invite some other members of our community up to the stage to take it with us.
I think we have got recent Golden Board awardee, Mr. Max Firemarba.
Max, always down for a shot.
And I believe we have our board chair
Oh yes, where
in
is
the
our
house
board
tonight
chair?
as well.
Priscilla, where are you? Oh,
All right, folks. It's been said I've got a heavy hand.
Oh my gosh, Benji.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be light.
See you guys tomorrow.
Oh, they're not fitting in here.
There's
Should we
one
use
there.
Do we want to use the Mervin ones? I think they might actually fit. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. All right, so I'll let everyone pour theirs
All right.
in.
And we'll get a final in the
Yes,
Mervin.
I know. It's gonna be a little bit smaller. Okay. Yes. Okay, and it definitely fits. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And I haven't done this very many times before, so
the trick is we all have to go to the shortest person.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna get, you know.
Just for confirmation here,
It's
it's okay. All right.
Everyone
And then we
accommodate.
just like tilt back.
All right,
Tilt
Max
back.
is the pro here. Tell us how it's
Tell
done.
us
So we
when
all
to go.
got to do it together.
Okay.
This is
All
a
right.
custom. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Delicious.
All right. Ah,
We do it every year. You guys are great sports.
oh, thank you.
Thanks for showing us how to do it, Max.
Anytime.
And thank you at home for making that possible. We hope you enjoyed that.
So
We definitely did.
again, we are at about 5,900
Ah.
donations. If you make it to 5,925.
Yeah.
If we make it to 10,000 before the end of the night, we will do another shot ski for you.
Another shot ski.
I'm committing to it, Benji. It's for the youth. It's for the youth.
All right. Well, Layla, where are we in the evening here? I think we're winding down. I'm checking my rollie. We don't have that much more
We
time.
only have about 10 more minutes here,
Oh
Benji.
gosh, and I'm just having so much fun here.
I know, I am too. Maybe, did you have any good stories from this past year that you wanted to tell?
Oh, there's always plenty of stories. I don't know if anyone wants to hear those stories. So let's look at the chat. Let's see what's
check it out.
happening. Oh, we've got the Sheldon clan saying that Miss Maria Sheldon needs a shot. I think you are absolutely right.
Nominated.
Folks, we are of the people, if nothing else. You ask for it, you're going to get it.
We'll deliver.
Can we get Maria Sheldon to the front? Paging Maria Sheldon. Where is Maria Sheldon? Looking around. All right, here she comes. You can thank your clan for this.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you can.
All right.
Or no thanks.
We've got a shot of tequila for you here.
All right.
Thanks for not being too heavy.
Ski.
I love trying. Oh, do you want to use a ski? I think if you use a ski, we got to get more people up here for you.
You got to nominate more people to come up.
You got to call some folks up.
Yeah,
How about
when do we
some of the
wanna
crew?
have them up?
Can we get a crew member up here?
Oh my gosh.
Let's get on up here. All right, we'll switch out the glasses here.
Oh my gosh.
Let's make sure that'll fit in there.
Our host required to continue taking. You can't fit that one in.
Oh, this one won't
You
fit.
gotta do the other one.
We'll have to clean this one out here.
Okay,
Cora.
okay.
Yeah, we'll clean it out. We got Leah Bowie coming on up. All right. Give a round of applause. And it looks like we need one more. Oh, pour your shot down there. Can we get ECs? All right, ECs, come on. Gonna pour one in there, and then let's get that final one down there. We'll get that washed out. Let's pull that out of the shot ski. All right, folks, you are seeing behind the scenes magic. And I'm just going to tell you, you don't get this kind of quality program without organizations like the Service Board. All right. Because of your donations, you are getting this magnificent show here tonight. You're going to see folks who love this community, love this organization, and they're putting their love on the line for you tonight by taking a shot ski.
Who wants the big one?
What better way? All right. Did you hear the directions on how to take this? We got to get to the level of the shortest person.
I think that's me. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Hey! Great job. What sports? Great sports. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Riveting stuff.
It is, Layla. And I've got to say, we've got some amazing folks in our organization, in the TSB community, and in studio with us here tonight.
Yeah.
Couldn't have asked for more. All right.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to all of our hardworking staff members at TSB.
That's right.
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Layla. I'm the Director of Development here at the Service Board.
That's right. And I'm Benji. I am the Director of Programs. At least that's what they tell me.
We do.
Yeah.
And of course, we couldn't do any of it without our amazing staff, our outreach coordinator, EC Spagaro, who you just saw on camera do
Wonderful
a shot like
ECs. What a sport.
Okay, love that. Our program coordinator, Maria Sheldon,
Maria.
whose family just goaded her into getting a shot.
And thank you,
Thank
Sheldon
you,
Clan,
Maria.
for making that possible.
Thank you. And then our last person who is unfortunately not here with
Not
us.
with us tonight. Here in spirit, though, Shona Carrick. Shona, we love you. We miss you. And I think Layla said she was going to take a shot in your honor. So I will make sure that that happens.
You're the best program manager ever, Shona, but I did not. I don't think I promised that.
It's all right, Shona. I will hold her to it.
We'll do it later.
All right, folks. Well, that clock continues to tick down for us.
I can't believe time passed so quickly.
Yeah. Who would have thought? But you know what? There's still time to bid on the auction. Got a few more minutes. But, Layla, I don't think that's good enough.
Really?
No, it's not. Not for our community.
Well, what would you like to do for our community?
I'll tell you what I want to do for our community. I want to keep that auction open. And I pledge to you that that auction will remain open until 9 p.m. tomorrow night. That's right. You're going to have until Saturday, 9 p.m. to continue to bid on these items. We want to make sure that you get that item that you've had your eye on. We want to spread the love, and we want to just keep the party going a little bit.
Yeah, I think it would be great. We have got a lot of great items here, and I know not everyone has been able to attend the live stream, so we want to be as equitable as possible.
That's right. We're all about equity,
All about
inclusivity.
Mhm.
And who would we be if we shut the auction down on those folks?
Oh, we would just be,
We'd be in dereliction of our duty.
we would.
Yeah,
It's our duty to provide access.
it is. And we will.
We will. Well, if we could scroll up just a little bit on that teleprompter there. So I think, for most of us, it's that time to say goodnight.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. It's super sad, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Some of our other lucky audience members will also be able to win additional prizes during our soiree after party. However.
Oh,
We'll drop the link to that after party in the chat. And again, we want to thank all of the staff, volunteers, peer leaders, youth, and partners who made this live stream possible. And especially for all of you in the audience, thank you for sharing your time with us. We know you've probably been on a screen all day, and we appreciate you spending time with the TSB family. Fingers crossed that we can come together in 2022 and party in person.
well, I'll drink to that, Layla. How about to another 26 years?
Another 26 years. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, we'll see you all in the after party. Again, the link is available on the event page on our website and in the chat. Again, give often, give generously, support TSB in 2022.
We're counting on you.
We're counting on you. Mountains ain't free, y'all.
That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to say goodnight, Layla.
It is time to say goodnight. Do you have any passing anecdotes for our audience?
Yes, they will be available in the after party.
So jump into the after party if you want to hear anecdotes by Benji Anderson.
That's right.
Well, they're very special. They've meant a lot to me over the years, Like, don't know what I would have done without them.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yours as well, Layla. And again, folks, we really love and appreciate you, but it's time for me to get out of this suit.
Is it hot, Benji?
It's a little warm, but luckily, I've got shorts on underneath this.
Ah, okay. So we got we definitely got some shorts on back here. I did not know you were so free flowing.
Yeah, well, standard Zoom protocol, business up top, party on the bottom.
It's hard to do that with this dress.
Well,
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I guess I'm losing out a little bit because your shorts sure look comfortable.
They are. All right. Well, that's it, folks. We're done.
Okay.
You should go on over to the after party now.
Good night, y'all.
That's a wrap.
Are we on?